Autobots, transform and roll out!
So today, we're talking how to transition your horizontal pull into vertical pulls.
Alright guys, so the setup for this exercise is pretty straightforward. Now, you could use a squat rack like we're doing right here with just a bar kind of placed on top, or you could even go, if you have like a lower chin-up bar that you can adjust, you could go for that. Or if you're at like a bigger box gym, a Smith machine usually works really, really well because it'll just kind of clip right into place and then you don't have to worry about it slipping off and falling off on your head, which may or may not have happened a couple times to me. But aside from that, so basically all you need is the bar. Now you can also do this with an elastic band, right? You could tie up the band to the bar, sit into the band if you know that you have a hard time with the pull-up and you're trying to make that transition. But we're gonna get Andre because he's just so strong. He's gonna use just his body weight. Now the setup for it is pretty simple. You wanna place your hands, right? Now the whole point of this drill is to learn how to properly set your shoulders from the bottom of that pull-up position to be able to transfer your power efficiently into the actual pull. So I'm gonna get him to squeeze his legs together. Right, now I'm going to make him pretend he's a nice little gymnast, point his toes out. So he's going to get tension all throughout that line, right? So he's got tension through the core. His glutes are going to have to stay nice and tight, especially because when he pulls, he's got to bring his entire body off the floor at the same time. Now the important part I want you to try to focus on is right here. So if we look, right, if this was Andre's armpit hair, I want Andre to take his armpit hair and he's going to try to turn it, woo, facing you guys over here, right? So there you go. You got a nice little shot of Andre's armpit hair. So from here, right, you'll notice that when he does that, it actually pushes his spine back a little bit and spreads his serratus, or spreads his shoulder blades out, contracting from that serratus anterior. So now we have that control here, and now from there, he's gonna take a deep breath in, and when he exhales, he's gonna try to pull the bar down, bringing the elbows down straight line to the hip. So he's gonna breathe, boom, right there, and then he's gonna control it on the way down. Now, because every single rep he does, he's getting right back down onto the floor, he can reset his shoulder blade positioning every single time, which is the key and the point of this entire drill, right? Is that every time he can reset, and then boom, he snaps into it, nice control on the way down. So now I'm actually just gonna get Andre to face the wall, which is something he hears from his wife very often. But he's gonna grab onto the bar again, and now I just want you guys to try to pay attention to this. So if he's just kind of sitting there hanging out, right? You'll see that a lot of times we get that tension through those traps, which is a big problem for a lot of people when they do their pull-ups. But now if you, right now he's gonna take his armpit hair, he's gonna point it towards the front. You'll notice that his shoulders just broaden right out, right? Now from there, he's already got more tension through his lats, through his serratus. So now when he pulls the elbows down and pulls his body up, and then he controls it all the way back down, right? Much smoother transition. So all the strength that he actually goes into his pull is actually moving his body in a straight line up instead of kind of moving in different sections, lifting one body part at a time. And his entire body has tension through it, right? His legs are coming up, his core is staying tight, his glutes are tight, his lats have something to pull from. So I want you guys to try this one out. Let us know what you think. And then on the next video, we're actually going to be breaking down, once you can do this one, how to actually get a better pull. All right guys, so that's our transition exercise from your row to your pull-up. So hopefully you guys kind of got a nice little visual with Andre with it, and hopefully you guys can use that into your gym and implement it into your workout routine, or even just start practicing it to help you get towards those, you know, extremely difficult to do pull-ups.
Yeah, they're not easy. But the other thing we really want to highlight is when you're coming in your setup position is if you don't want it too far out, because what happens, like we said with the push-up video, it's going to jam up that shoulder. So we really want to increase that pulling power. So bring the elbows in a little bit more, just so we can squeeze up that lats a little bit. Try to bring the elbows together. Yeah, and then really squeeze that bicep or that arm right into that armpit, just so you get a nice squeeze right through the lats. And by doing that, we'll turn Zach around. It spreads out those shoulder blades, and everything is moving a whole lot better. So you're firing through those lats, getting that nice big lats that we all kind of want.
Yeah, everyone wants to fly away. Yeah. So yeah, by doing that right, we take our time to set at the bottom because there's no tension at the bottom. You're basically just sitting on the floor. So it's easy to get your lats in position. Now, to be able to maintain that positioning, especially in your shoulder blades, and keep that scapular control, a really easy way to kind of do it, or easy way to think about it, is by just pulling the elbows together as you try to lift yourself off the floor. So give that a try, guys. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you on our next video.